Even if I leave, I'll preach this morning. Without the presence of God. No, it is the presence of God that hosts favor. Every favor emanates from the presence of God. So when favor is not from God, it's no favor. Amen. Amen. If it is not from God, it's not favor. It can be anything but not favor. Hello. Please help me ask someone to say, my neighbor. You're dressing correct. You're dressing enter eye. You are looking take away. But you carry God. God deal with you. Because people like Pastor Silvanus, if not the presence of God, only the charm in my community, therefore don't sacrifice me to glorify idols. I came from a place in Timland, where idol they chop people, but they cannot chop us, not because we are holy. This is not our righteousness. It's the merciful presence of God upon us that we are still talking. And I'm praying the same grace of God's presence upon anyone that believes this morning in the name of Jesus. If you have God's presence, be very, very sure you have favor. Okay, let me give you an example, and let me tell you something that will make you understand this more. Hello, there are some group of fishermen, a band of fishermen that went fishing at the normal fishing time in their culture. That was Peter, James, and the rest of the people that followed him. In Luke chapter 5. And the Bible said from verse 1, says Jesus found a boat. He said he was by the lakeside, and crowd of people pressed on him to hear the gospel that he preached. And so because they pressed on him, he looked at the sea and there were many boats. But Jesus entered the boat that belonged to Simon Peter. Somebody say Simon Peter. Simon Peter. He entered the boat and he begged the owner of that boat to push the boat a bit from the land, that the people will not also press on the boat. And he stood in the boat. The boat became his pulpit, his altar, his podium. He stood there, and after he has finished preaching from the boat to the people, he now called the owner of the boat. He said, come. He said, put your net by this side of the lake. And Peter argued, say, you have no fishing experience, but I have. And to my fishing skills, we have toiled, all my companions. We have toiled all night and have caught nothing. But nevertheless, by thy word, we put our nets. And they put their nets. Bible said, and they caught a number of fishes so that their net break. And they beckoned, they called on other people that had boat on the sea. And all the boats were filled with fishes, and all of them were filled to the point that they began to sink. Did you know the difference between the labor at night that caught no fish and the labor within minutes that caught abundance of fishes? The difference was that one labored without God's presence and one labored in his presence. Can I talk to you? Outside God's presence, you are outside favor. Outside God's presence, you are outside favor. Come on, help me tell somebody. Outside God's presence, you are outside favor. Outside God's presence. That's why I want to let you know. Psalm 91 verse 1. The Bible says, he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High, he shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I prophesy, receive the presence of God. Receive the presence of God. The Bible said in John chapter 15 and in verse 5, it said, remain in me and I will remain in you. It said, abide in me and I will abide in you.